And the Hilltoppers kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Got the quick completion. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Using his legs, it's Voorhees. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experienced depth. But now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, you know, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus
going for it all. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. 3rd and long coming up. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Straight ahead, it's Voorhees. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And it'll be down right there.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Fires quickly. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone read. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Offense a little back up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. They want to throw it. Under pressure. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He's past the 30. Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And boy, did they finish with a huge play in the passing game, scoring from 85 yards out. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to throw on first. Got it in the middle. It's Stone. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside. It's Voorhees.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Takes a handoff. It's Voorhees.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And it's no good. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The run inside. It's Jackson. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now on the move. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Well, it's decision time now for the head coach. You probably like the play call. 3rd down, you're running the ball thinking you're going to get it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it. Looking for a crease. Turning it on. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Just a terrible, terrible mistake. So instead of getting off the field on 4th down, the offense has a 1st and 10. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Looks as if we might have a change in the weather here to start the 2nd quarter. Let's check in with Holly.
Well, guys, as I mentioned, early in that 1st quarter, there was some rain. But the bad news, it is getting very heavy right now. Players are starting to rush and grab their jackets, trying to get towels to dry off the ball. Things are starting to get a little bit crazy down here on the sideline as the rain is really coming down.
There he goes. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Toppers.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Changing the routes with his receivers. 2nd down, going to throw it. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Stone. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Got a man, it's Reynolds. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit, but they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent.
Snags it, and there's running room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Panthers. Once he got some room, it was over. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
From deep, it's Smith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Out wide left, it's Jackson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Hilltoppers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Hilltoppers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Sells to fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Hilltoppers are flying down the field. Hits inside, it's Jackson.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Hicks. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And the Hilltoppers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. It's dropped after taking the hit. Second and long here. Out wide right, it's Claiborne. Touchdown, WKU. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Making the adjustment. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
On the run, it's Voorhees. Enough to move the chains. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a...
Makes the catch, and he's free. The 20. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop him. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
From the red zone, it's Voorhees. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to the well. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes second and long. Looking for the edge. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They need a huge play on third and long. Quarterback changing the play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. And this one is perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looks as if he's going to run it. Breaks into the open. The 50. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. This quarterback part of their running game. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Bringing it out. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with a look at the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the number 9 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's Kennesaw State able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically...
Caught, and he's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Hilltoppers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking for room, it's Jackson. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he gets rid of it.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man, it's Van Buren. Right side, it's Brown. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And the punishment has been extended.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ford International comes out to start this drive. Out wide right, it's Burke. Looking for room at the 40. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Buys time to his left. He's going to swing it into the heart of the field.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And they're not on the same page there.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Quick give. It's Voorhees. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. He got a step and just dusted the field. On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick 6. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They want to run this quarterback. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll toss it. Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great push and penetration from that defensive front. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And the Hilltoppers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Bust through behind his pad. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's two runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He's dropped.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
3rd and 3. Moves the pocket. It's Van Buren. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
One for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Looking for the marker. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Reynolds. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over.
This offense has it with really good field position. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Turns up, it's Smith. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Hilltoppers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Tight end now in motion. On the move. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Man, so nice to have a QB. When you need him, in the moments, can get those big third down conversions with his legs. He does it here. He showed you the wheels some today, but a nice job late in this football game when you really need it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. If you can score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
Need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Sets his feet. It's Van Buren. Oh, pressure's coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Looking for a crease. It's Voorhees.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Out wide left, it's Reynolds. Makes a grab and room to run. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Straight ahead, it's Voorhees. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Right side, it's Nelson. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Needs it here on 4th down. Makes the grab. Turning it on. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Cuts it upfield. It's Voorhees. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is,
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
Runs through the tackle. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Throws to the wideout. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Looking left. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the back. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
There he goes. He's at the 40. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. On the move.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Fires to the wideout. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, and still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside, it's Voorhees. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down to the air. Makes the catch. It's Nelson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Pulls it in. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He rifles one deep down the right side. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got